When life feels overwhelming, it can feel like everything is happening all at once, and there's no clear way through. Plans change, things don't unfold the way you expected, and your mind tries to catch up, to solve it, to regain some sense of control. But instead of relief, you feel more pressure, more tension, more urgency to figure everything out. And sometimes, even when you pause, your mind keeps moving, replaying, anticipating, trying to get ahead of what hasn't happened yet. If that's where you're at right now, this meditation is an invitation to step out of that tightening and into a different way of being with your life. Not by fixing everything, not by having the answers, but by gently widening your perspective so your nervous system can begin to settle. There's a sense of openness here, space that stretches beyond what your mind has been holding. And as you take that in, you may also notice something else, a kind of tiredness, not just physical, but mental and emotional. The weight of holding things together, the effort of trying to keep up. Let yourself notice that. There's no need to push it away. There were plans, expectations, ideas of how things are supposed to go. Maybe you were looking forward to something, or counting on things unfolding in a certain way. And some of that didn't happen the way you thought it would. Just notice that. Not as something to fix, not as something to judge, just something that's true. And as you stay with this moment, something begins to shift. Not because anything's been solved, but because your attention is no longer locked inside the pressure. It begins to widen, even just a little. You may notice a natural slowing, a steadiness that doesn't need to be forced. Nothing you need to solve right now. Nothing you need to figure out in this moment. Just this breath and the next. Just this moment as it is. At times, your attention may narrow again, focusing on details, trying to understand, trying to make sense of things. It might feel like your mind gets pulled back in, grabbing onto one thought, then another. This is what the mind does. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to stop it. You don't need to control it. Just notice it. Just observe it, without needing to follow it all the way through. And then gently allow your awareness to widen again, like stepping back just enough to see more of the whole. And let what you've been holding exist within something larger, not to get rid of it, not to minimize it, but to change your relationship to it. Maybe there's something in your life right now that feels overwhelming, a decision, a responsibility, an uncertainty about what comes next. Something that keeps pulling your attention back in. See if you can bring that into your awareness just for a moment. And instead of analyzing it or trying to solve it, just let it be there. Again, you don't have to figure it out right now. You don't have to resolve it in this moment. You don't have to make it go away. Just letting it exist within a wider field of awareness. And as you do, notice what begins to happen. may still matter, it may still feel important, but it doesn't have to take up everything. It doesn't have to define this entire moment. There's room for it, and there's room for you. You might notice moments of effort, moments where things feel a little heavier, where more is being asked of you. Moments where you feel stretched or uncertain, or not quite sure if you're doing it right. Let that be part of the experience too. Without resistance, without needing it to be different. And even here, see if there's a way to stay with yourself. Not pushing yourself through, and also not abandoning yourself, but staying. With curiosity, with patience, with a little more compassion. And then, at times, there's a sense of opening again, a softening, a reminder that what once felt close and consuming can exist within something larger, that you're more than this moment of overwhelm, that your life is larger than this one experience. Let that land. Nothing in your life has to change right now. You don't need a different plan. You don't need immediate clarity. You don't need to have it all figured out. Only your relationship to this moment can begin to shift. From here, notice your body, your shoulders, your jaw, your breath. Notice if anything is holding or bracing or trying to stay in control. And without forcing anything to change, just allow a little more space, a little more softness, a little less effort. It's not about making yourself relax. Just noticing is enough. You're still the same person. Your life is still the same life. The same responsibilities, the same questions, the same uncertainties. But something shifted. You're not as tightly inside it. You're able to see it, hold it, stay with it, without being consumed by it. There's a quiet steadiness here, subtle but real. Not because everything's figured out, but because you're learning how to stay with yourself inside uncertainty. You don't have to solve your whole life right now. You don't need certainty before you move forward. You don't need everything to feel clear before you take the next step. You only need this moment, this breath, and the willingness to stay with yourself inside it. When you leave this meditation, you don't need to hold on to everything. Just one small shift. That's enough. If you'd like deeper support in building this kind of relationship with yourself, I offer psychotherapy for California residents. You'll find more in the description. Let these words settle in your body. My confidence may shift, but self-compassion can stay. I'm learning to be on my own side. I am worthy of warmth, especially from myself, And from that place, I can love others more honestly and freely. Take good care.